Hi, PowerShell community, and welcome our guest today, Fabien Dibot from France. He is a former PowerShell MVP until he changed to the other side, and he's now a cloud solution architect at Microsoft. He's also one of the 40 plus speakers at the upcoming PowerShell Conference Europe in June, which takes place in the beautiful country of Austria. Fabien, thank you very much for your time. Would you please introduce yourself to the community so we get a better idea of who you are and what you do?
Hi, Michael, and hi, everyone. So as you said, I'm Fabien Dibot, working for Microsoft as a CSA, a cloud solution architect, for now 3 years. And prior to that, I was working in some big company in France called Orange, and also as a cloud architect. So that being said, I'm living in Brittany. I have 2 beautiful kids, 1 beautiful wife, and I love, and I say I really love PowerShell. But my main passions are more running, cycling, and swimming. And so I do love sports, and when I have some time, when I gain some time with PowerShell, it helps me to go to do some sports. So that's why.
Okay. Okay, thanks. So let's talk about your sessions at the PowerShell conference. What I saw in the schedule, you have 2 sessions. So one
Yes.
is PowerShell for Kubernetes admin. And the second one is you want to migrate Azure services, take a coffee and let PowerShell do the job for you. So would you please tell us a little bit about your sessions and why should the attendee visit your sessions at the PSCONF?
Okay. So I will start by the Kubernetes session. So this one is a result of 3 years using PowerShell on Windows workstation. Using Kubernetes on Windows workstation. And I had the feeling since start that we can do much more than the actual kubectl command can do for you. So in order to improve this experience, I designed some nice module using at first API, and after that some nice SDK, and more recently some automation due to the a module that has been brought by PowerShell team, which is Crescendo. So this session will cover the journey coming from the command line, the binary file, to the Crescendo module, and after that to direct calling the API. So we will cover everything from the basic usage of Kubernetes command up to how to call Kubernetes API thanks to an SDK, and how to create a module based on that. That will help you, I mean, if you are a Kubernetes user or administrator, to directly automate and work with Kubernetes. I hope it's clear.
Yeah, it's clear. Thanks.
And so at the end of this session, you will be able to be autonomous and to work either with the module I created or build your own module to work with Kubernetes API and bring the best of breed performance and automation on Windows system or even Linux for sure for your Kubernetes daily tasks.
Okay, sounds good. And the next one, it's related to coffee. So
and the next one, even if you don't drink coffee, you can take a tea or a beer. I don't care. So this one is more a return of experience that I had with one of my customers who wanted to migrate from one Azure subscription to another one, which I mean in a big project. And we designed a framework together to leverage some APIs which are present on Azure, use some poster tests, use also obviously some PowerShell to bring everything. So this will cover from the start of the project, so how to discover which service we can migrate or not, how to back up and restore airbag assignment rules, and after that, how to migrate those services in as smooth as possible way for you to migrate this service without almost downtime and everything, automatically managed by PowerShell. So thanks to that, you will be able to see your friends, grab a beer or tea or coffee or whatever. So it's a real use case that will help you to understand how to migrate those services, because even if there is some really nice feature to do that, there is some limitations that are not very well known. And it will, yes, if you have some kind of those kind of projects that are coming, you will be able to be also autonomous and very efficient in a way to migrate the service between either subscription or region or resource groups.
Okay, sounds good. Is there also are those scripts available for the community, or is there anything? Is there a PowerShell module or any script available, or will just tell the steps you did?
Yeah. Everything will be available after the PSCONF. I think I did some research at first prior to this project, and I never find anything really industrial to do that. So after that, there will be a GitHub repo which is already created but not public. With everything inside, from the checklist to the script to migrate and backup and restore back. So you will have everything to test it, to play with it, and maybe to pull some requests if you want to add some nice feature on this, let's say, call it framework for you. So everything will be public after that.
That's cool. So I did a little bit research about your person and saw on LinkedIn that you have had a PowerShell.net blog, which was the last blog post 2018 or 2019, and then one last year. So is this the resurrection of your PowerShell blog, or was it just a one-time shot?
I'd love to post more blog posts on my blog for sure. I want to restore it, and I want to publish more content. But sadly, I'm load of work, and I have plenty of personal stuff aside.
Of course,
But for sure, I will try to. I have some blogging that I'm writing currently, but I need to be more precise and some time. But I will try to keep like one post per quarter. It won't be really huge in terms of blog posts for this year, but I'll try to keep it cadence.
So we will keep an eye on your blog to get some new content.
Sure.
Fabien, the PowerShell conference will take place in Vienna. Have you been in Austria before, or will it be the first visit?
Yeah, it will be my first time actually. And as it will be the first time, my wife said to me, "Hey, I also want to join you in this conference to visit Australia for sure." So it looks like a really nice place.
Okay, so will you take also your kids with you, or just your wife?
No, just my wife.
Just your wife, okay. So it's a real holiday.
Yeah. To go to the restaurant, to drink a beer or to in bar and so on,
Okay, so you plan a longer stay, not just for the conference.
Yeah, correct. Maybe 1 week can be cool to visit at least Vienna and see if it's good enough. I may come back again.
Okay. Hopefully we will see you back again. So when you think about Austria, what is typical for you when you think about Austria? What comes in your mind?
I have to say that I'm not really. I don't know so much about Australia. I know that Vienna is a really nice, very pretty place. Vienna is a really nice place with some kind of Champs-Élysées. I heard about.
Yeah. Maria-Hilfer-Straße.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But actually, that's almost all I know. So I'm really. If you have any tips for me, things to visit, things to discover, or to I'm taking all those tips, and I will use them for sure.
Okay, what are you interested when you visit a new town, a new city? What are your main interests? Culture, or just walk around and see the buildings, or food, or what do you like?
Usually when we go in new city, what we love to do is to walk around the street and just
Okay.
grab the feeling about the city and just sit in a nice place and having an ice cream or whatever to just see sense the city and the atmosphere inside the town. And for sure, after that, what we love to do is having a good food because we're French, so we
Yeah,
love to go
of
to the
course.
restaurant and grab nice food and take a good wine and so on.
Okay, so we can talk at the conference, and we will provide you some streets, walking areas, and restaurants, and maybe we have to take some food. So that's okay.
Thank you very much.
Fabien, the
Yeah.
last question for today. What is your favorite PowerShell commandlet and your favorite PowerShell module?
My favorite commandlet is get member.
Get member.
Get member, yeah, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because when you're working with some, a strange SDK and you don't find any documentation on it, you need to understand which method are present, which property you can use, you leverage for your script. So I think get member is maybe the one I use the most in my life, actually.
Okay.
Okay, get child item and so on. Okay, I use it accidentally, but get member is really, really useful. And my the module I prefer, good question. I'd say Pester.
Okay, I heard it a lot of time right now. So I did some recordings, and the most answers for the get for the commandless was get help or get command. So to find to get some support, and mainly the same amount of answers what Pester. So I really need to take a look at Pester and to see what this does. So okay.
Yeah. Actually, Pester changed my life. I went from a classical, let's say, PowerShell scripter, and now I'm thinking about building my test before coding my modules. So using the Pester, it's a new way to script your module or your function or whatever.
Okay. Fabien, thank you very much for your time. Any last words to the community?
Yeah. If it's possible, come to my session. I will have some good wine for you.
Oh, you bring some wine?
Yeah, some French wine. Yes.
Okay, great. So, Fabien, thanks very much for your time. Looking forward to meet you in June, and enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
Yes, thank you very much, Michael, and have a good day also.